need to talk to you about these two books because they generally shifted how I move through my own life. Welcome to the Becoming Library. If you're serious about reinventing your life, start reading differently. The first book, Book 1, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. So this is about a shepherd boy who's dreaming about treasure buried near the pyramids. So he leaves everything familiar and crosses the desert to find it. He loses money, he gets used, and almost turns back more than once. And when he finally gets there, the treasure was never really about the gold. It was about who he became crossing the desert to get there. Second book, Mindset by Carol Dweck. This one, however, is about research and not a story. Dweck says we all carry some fixed mindset and some growth mindset traits. Fix is believing that your abilities are just what they are, and growth is believing that you can build them. And the people that go furthest aren't the naturally gifted ones. They are the ones who treat failure as information instead of proof of who they are. Real talk, I only just read The Alchemist for the first time, and it changed how I look at my own journey. I stopped fixating on the outcome and who I am becoming in the process. I already have the habit of looking at obstacles and challenges as guidance as opposed to mishap. This just reinforced it and made me more intentional about it. It opened me up to receiving what comes instead of getting angry about it or frustrated about the outcome or when the outcome is going to happen. And mindset did something different for me. It wasn't so much so new information, but just more like permission to use the knowledge I already know. Knowledge is power, sure, but executing it is the real power. Now, when I catch myself thinking I can't, I have language for it. I know that it's the fixed mindset talking, and I have the choice or the option of choosing the growth mindset instead. So using the knowledge that way, it made me unstuck in places I would have probably given up on before. If one way doesn't work, I don't just think it can't be done. I look for other ways to make it work. And that's really the thread between these two books. Santiago in The Alchemist, he wasn't chosen because he was special. He just kept going. And Dweck basically proved that in the lab and with all the research. It was never about the goal or the talent. It was always about becoming. So tell me, where are you calling something not for me when you really just haven't given yourself the permission to keep going or just go for it? I picked The Alchemist not expecting much because I had so much mixed reviews about it, but I put it down a different woman than the one that opened it. Keep reading, keep becoming. Now go read.